Your art's all well and good, but can you do it with Crayola?
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angel, and you just heard my wife issuing a challenge. Oh, in the UK, Crayola, and probably in the US as well, and around the world, they are children's pencils. They're not really intended for my style of work, but I'm not one to back down. I'm not one to give up, so £12 later, we have a pack of 50 Crayolas. I chose to work in the same method as I always do, with the sketch and some pen pastels on the Clairefontaine paper. I love the paper. It's never let me down until today. So, one thing I learned quickly about the Crayola Colored pencils is that the white carries no pigment, really. Where I like to work from a mid-tone up and down, I didn't stand a chance. You can see in the video the paper is buckling under the weight of the pressure that I had to put down just to try and get a black. I used every trick in the book. I layered colour upon colour upon colour. Oh boy, those pencils gave me a nightmare. They are so hard. They're so... Blech. So the question was asked, can I do it with Crayola? Short answer, no. Long answer, no. But I'm not one to give up. I have an idea. While this one didn't work, I think the next one might.
So it's the next day. Let's recap what I thought of the Crayolas. They're terrible. But I'm not one to quit. I knew I had some Clairefontaine pastel mat. It's only A5 size, but I figured that would have enough of a rough texture to try and hold on to the pencils. I also knew that if I worked dark to light rather than mid-tone up and down, I might be able to pull a highlight using that terrible white pencil. So, used the same photo as reference, sketched it out on a peach coloured pastel matte card, and off I went. And it's the same pattern as I did before. Sketch. I then worked the shadows up, and then using the Crayolas, which is really quite hard, even with pastel matte, it's really quite hard to get a black, or at least a dark tone. It's just so difficult. Again, pulling every trick in the book that I know, layering blues, reds, greens, over and over, trying to not use the black pencil because it's just a dark grey, and going from there. And to some extent my plan worked. You're able to see that there's white tones coming in. That's coming off the white pencil. It is still primarily a blender to my eyes. It adds a grey sheen on everything, but it doesn't lay down a lot of its own colour. But I got it to work. The texture of the paper is key, really. Just holding on to the super hard leads of the pencils. But yet, worked in the highlights. It's quite difficult to pick up on the video. I gave up on the hair. There was no way I was going to be able to put in the darks and the highlights in the hair. So, fudged it. Don't care, fudged it. Call me a cheat. But, yeah, let's say that I tried it. I still don't think I can do it. I got some reaction, but no, I could never use these in my work. Anyway, you know the deal by now. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't challenge me to do this again. Find me on Twitch. Take it easy.